Okay, hello everyone. Today we're going to discuss double hits of this funny blue guy down there. Because people are still pretty much confused on how the hell um, double hits, happen, what causes them to happen, and how you should perform them. And there's not a single good guide, like precise guide on how you should do them. So I'm going to give it my best to, give you some tips and state some facts and just overall help you with the understanding of this trick. So before we start though, I'm going to say one thing, and that is remember, this is different for everyone. This trick is very precise, and in the end, it's your run, and you should make it as easy for yourself as possible. I'm just going to show you my way of doing this. If it makes you do better, then cool, but if not, then just listen to the tips and try to replicate in your own way, right? So let's state some facts first. So uh, when we drop down, Crash is standing in front of a power circle. That is a left power circle. When you get hit or something, he will most likely go to the right one, and then to the left one, to the right one, to the left one. So the first fact is, it's impossible to get a double hit on the left power circle. There is an exception, I'm going to mention it later. Second fact, Crash has three phases, right? So blue phase, orange phase, mixed phase. You can only get a double hit on a blue power up. So either in blue phase or mixed phase. So yep, that's the thing. And the exception is that somehow funny Russian guy, Dr. House, managed to get a double hit on a left orange power up. I don't know how, and probably he doesn't know how, but it happened. Anyway, so the most crucial thing about double hits is the timing in which you should flame. So me, House, I think Randy as well, like a lot of people do double flame. I don't know if it's impossible to do it without double flame. I'm not sure, but it's certainly easier. Um, so you should flame twice, and the timing, I can't really tell you the exact timing because, like I said, it's all like depending on the situation, the fucking day, how you feel. It's really difficult to describe, but basically this is my timing. Okay. Now, if you can get into the rhythm of that clicking, what I recommend you to do is to actually, for a while at least, take off one ear of your headphones, because you'll be able to hear your clicking and you'll be able to be a little bit more consistent. But you don't have to do that if you don't want to. I just find it easier, and consistency is really important here. So because you can't be like perfect every time. This trick is too precise because the timing is so that you hit Crash on the exact frame he damages you, and it's impossible to replicate every time. So okay, let's get into the fight, and I'm going to show you positions first. So first, let's start with a position in which you should stand. Well, not should, but you know, in which I stand. So as you can see, this is a left power circle. Crash went immediately to it, and this is the right one. So we're going to get to the right one, and what I do is, as you can see, there's a crack over here, right? So I'm not standing directly on this line, I'm standing a little bit above it, something like this. And I aim in the direction that you see right now, so on the outskirts of the of the power circle, basically. I'm not aiming like directly in the middle because sometimes it can bug and give you a normal hit instead of double. So yeah, let's reset now. And I'm going to tell you about Crush's position because this is a reference point that can make your fight easier. So basically, you need to know when to start your cycle, and like I said, it depends on how you feel. What I do is, shortly before Crush is about to hit the ground in phase 1, this is where I start my cycle, and in phase 3, shortly after Crush starts to lower his leg to stomp the ground, right? So, unfortunately, the problem is that this trick is very inconsistent. And you can't be perfect at it, so I'm going to fail most of the time, but well, I'll try to give you my best, I guess. So let's start it. Yeah, let's get over here. Unfortunately, a fail. It's all fine. A fail as well. And as you can see, that was a double hit. And how can you tell that it was a double hit? Well, the first thing was the sound. Basically, if you have effects enabled in volumes, you will hear that there's like a sound of hitting an enemy, and you will hear that. Even better is when you have voice enabled, because Crush will actually give out a sound when he gets hit. So you can rewind back if you didn't hear that, but he actually did. So this is how you can tell that we got a double hit. The other thing is remembering the phases. So basically, as you can see, Crush has 7 hit points, right? And phases go like this. There's 2 hit points for blue, 2 hit points for orange, and 3 hit points for mixed. So, in theory, if we got a double hit, that means that after we flame him now, even though he's going to theoretically lose only 1 HP on his bar, the power-ups should turn orange. So let's see. And the power-ups turned orange, in fact. So this is how you know that you got a double hit. So let's try to get a P3 double hit now. I don't know if I'll manage to do it, but let's see. Fail, that's fine. And as you can see, we got another double hit. So when you can only get 2 double hits per fight. You can actually get 3 if you can get a double hit from from the left orange, which is you know, kinda kinda sus. But basically, you can get 2 double hits per fight. It saves you 20 seconds if you're speedrunning. And we got another one. And basically, basically, as you can see, the fight ends even though Crash has still 2 hit points on his bar. So there you go. This is very simple. Another tip that I'm going to give you is try to kind of record your attempts and play it in slow motion. Because if you do that, then you can kind of analyze what you're doing wrong. Um, you can also do the same with the attempts that actually worked, in order to know what you should do actually. So yeah, that's basically how I learned double hits, and that's my like that's my take on it. And I hope I actually managed to, you know, give some useful tips, because that's what this video is all about, right? So yeah, thanks again, and I hope you will be able to replicate those double hits soon, and I'll be able to see your runs filled with those. Yeah.